Hello and welcome to Channel's Book Club. I am Olakunle Kasumo. Today I'm at Quintessence, the popular art and culture center at Ikoyi, Lagos, southwest of Nigeria, where I'm meeting with two guests for today's show. The first is Zachariah Suleiman, who has written this book titled Preparing for a Happy and Comfortable Life in Retirement. Zachariah spoke about a whole range of things: savings, investments, how we should use our time properly to prepare for the days ahead, the challenges workers go through, the wrong mindsets that get us into pits and get us into trouble in retirement. Zachariah, thank you very much for joining us on the Channel's Book Club.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, preparing for a happy and comfortable life in retirement. One of the things that struck me when I saw your book, was the word retirement. And I was thinking, today's world seems to be moving more and more towards people not retiring, in the traditional way we used to define the word retirement. Before, it used to be do your job for like 35 years or 40 or 30 years or 35 years and then go and relax somewhere for the rest of your life as well. Should we be planning to retire considering the changes in the world we live in today?
Yes, the traditional way of defining retirement. Some people think when you retire, you just go and sleep and enjoy what you have gathered, but that is not the case. Rather, true retirement is knowing your passion and time and then move on to the next phase of your life, which is retirement. And retirement is not a death sentence. It is another stage you need to put all your energies that you've gathered all over the years and then enjoy your life by, going into your passion. If your passion is sports, tie your retirement to sports such that when you get out of work, you will be able to expend those energies you have gathered over the years and then pursue your passion. If your passion is investment, you have to start preparing for investment when you are still working so that at the end of the day, you retire into your investment, not to retire to sleep, but to retire into the necessary fruits of retirement.
Now, the other thing that struck me when I saw your book is the cover.
Yes.
Written by a Nigerian, perhaps primarily focused on the Nigerian markets, but not using black models, so to speak. What's the story behind this cover?
Yes, that was the same question that came to me when I saw the design. But you see, there is always need to look outside the norm. That picture came as a result of the challenges I had in-house at home. When I was ready with this manuscript, I wrote to a lot of publishers. Unfortunately, none of them replied me. So I had to get out of my comfort zone. I went into the net and identified this group. By the time their design was ready, I called them. Why do you put white men on my book? So the question was, Suleiman, are you that racially inclined? I said, no. They said, your ideas cut across races. And that is why we didn't look at the color, the background. We just wanted a group of people or something that can bring out what you intend to say in the book.
Your book is focused on preparing for retirement. You've argued very strongly about the need to prepare for retirement. Tell me a bit about that.
Yes. The need to prepare early, a lot of our African setup, we believe that at that point, I don't need to plan because God will take care of it. God forbid it. But you see, life generally, you need to prepare. Because of the experience of others who have retired, you discover that a lot of those people, like senior managers, people who are very, very well-to-do, if you see them today because they didn't prepare, their life is an eyesore. And so I want to bridge that gap. I don't want this to happen to a lot of our own workers. There is need for you to think and start with the end from the beginning. That's why I'm talking to three groups of people. The first group are those starting their career today. I'm trying to tell them that there is need for them to start with the end from the beginning. The second group are those of us that are working. I'm saying that when you leave that job, there will be an emotional and a psychological impact on you. Yeah. So I'm encouraging workers right now. The idea of planning early for retirement can never be overemphasized, because if you look at those who have left this job and were doing very well, you will discover that a lot of them are no longer like that. I've seen a senior manager that retired. I couldn't recognize him. Why? Because he has changed. I equally saw a clerk who retired some years back. I couldn't recognize him because while he was there, even though he's a clerk, he was doing, he was utilizing his funds very, very well. The two, one prepared, the other one did not prepare. So to bridge that gap, that is why I'm bringing it here, to draw the attention of those working, those about to start, and even those in retirement, that this life, you need to prepare for the future if you want to have a comfortable life in retirement.